My name is Ndengo Gladys Muilelo. People call me most by Gladys, and I prefer Gladys than Ndengo. I'm from Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is in terms small, it's DRC. I arrived in the United States March 2013, so it's been 4 years, going to 5 years right now. When I was this tiny baby, my parents escaped my home country because of war that was taking place in their own town. You know, when war is taking place, individual has to move and try to save their own lives. You know, the country is not safe, so your job is to get up and go find a place that's safe for yourself and your family or your children. So I believe that's what my parents did. My parents ended up fleeing the Democratic Republic of the Congo and moved to a country that's neighboring Congo that's called Burundi. So I left my home country as a small child, so I spent the rest of my childhood in Burundi. Being an immigrant or refugee in someone else's country is never easy, because first you never know who likes you and who doesn't. So your job is to try to learn what's going on in the area, who is going to be the person that wants to be your friend or not be your friend. My experience as a kid, I experienced hard time of being called names. Some of them, instead of people calling me my name, they'll call me by my home country in sarcastic way. So as a kid, that was one of the big challenges, because as a kid, I wanted to fit into the group, but I was never accepted. Horrible stuff happened, but I always willing to move on and do what's the best for my life. And mean people, people who doesn't like me, people who like me, let's just try to be make peace with them, I believe. I'm a freshman at Central Connecticut State University, which I'm really happy. I finished my first semester. I'm really excited, and I'm majoring in strategic communication. I am looking forward to see what college has in place for me. My dad, his goal was for him to take us out of that country, specifically for education, and maybe go to a country that is going to accept us and be able to provide us education. And it's not something that he just started the process of trying to come to the United States and he got accepted. He usually tells us he started the process, I was a baby. You know, I think he started the process of asking to live in the United States or live just somewhere else that's safe. By the time we left my home country, but it's never worked. Every time it's like application. When you apply for a job, you need to be accepted, you know, and you have to follow the whole orders and requirements. So that's what my dad did. So he did that for a very long time. And finally the miracle happens, and then we ended up being accepted in the United States. But at first we didn't know where we were supposed to be going. But when you apply, people who are accepting your application usually tell you where they prefer to take you. And that's how we ended up, me and my family, in the United States. We, all of us human beings, and one thing we share in common is the earth, I believe. It doesn't matter what continent you are, it doesn't matter what country you're from. We are all of us human beings, and we need to share one thing that is called love, you know, or accepting each other in. Because you never know what that person is going through or what that person has went through. And you never know what they're looking for the future. Because they don't just move, there are reasons that pushing them. I usually call them pull factors and push factors. So when we come to countries like United States, we're here to seek your help, you know, and we're also here to collaborate. Not only you helping me, but we're also here to build the country that you always put out there to be bigger, stronger, united, you know. Yeah, all what I can say is, we are just here to work together, collaborate together, you know, to bring the whole circle of us human beings again together. Because it does not matter who you are, where you're from, what you do, it doesn't matter. We are just, both of us, like I said, share the earth. Thank you, Iris, for the amazing job that you do by welcoming people who lost their homes and here to seek new homes.